What's going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else is Coolin.
Chunky! I didn't even say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin.
This is Heather.
How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Friday night?
Friday. It's Friday.
Friday night. Hope everyone's having a great night so far. Yeah, this is a little, I told you guys we'd go live at least once, so we're going live. And we don't have any court. We just want to hang out and, share a little bit of our vacation with you. This is Heather, by the way. For those of you that don't know Heather, this is my beautiful and intelligent girlfriend. She came from Nova Scotia to come visit me.
I did.
In this weird state that we call Ohio.
Hey, man, you guys got a lot of cool stuff here compared to Canada anyway.
We try. So, how's your trip so far?
We're having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Colin and I, we basically every morning go for a walk in this arboretum that's just down the road from him. And it's literally one of my favorite places in the world. It has a super tall tower that Colin won't climb up because he's afraid of heights. But you have the most beautiful view of the entire arboretum. So that's definitely a highlight every time I come visit him. And we went to a farmer's market today, which was super fun. We had an awesome breakfast. And what else have we done? We went to Nada, amazing Mexican restaurant downtown Cincinnati. If you're in Cincinnati and you haven't been there, you need to go to. It was super awesome. I've been spoiled every single day. And it's just been fun. We're going to a baseball game tomorrow, and I'm so excited because I've never been to an actual real baseball game before, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the Reds play. Who are they playing? They're playing Detroit.
Yeah.
So it's fitting. So I get to, hopefully the Reds win, and I get to send pictures to all our favorite judges that I've met, and yeah, our team beat yours. Or I'm gonna have to concede and say, hey, you know what? You guys are the better team than I. We'll find out tomorrow.
The Reds are going to win. We were walking around downtown on Wednesday after Colin picked me up from the airport, and we went to the actual baseball stadium, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to go. So ED asked a question about how we met. So tonight we wanted to do a stream to give you guys an opportunity to ask us anything, ask us questions. Everything is all about, court and Colin and his court life, but sorry, first baseball game has to be the Reds. We only have one baseball team in Canada, and it's Toronto Blue Jays, so I'll take the Reds. It's fun. So we wanted to come on and give you guys, there's a lot of new people on Colin's channel that don't know anything about us. We wanted to come on and answer your guys' questions and answer common questions. So ED asked, how did we all meet? Which is a really interesting story. So Colin and I met on an online video game. Colin and I are both gamers. Those of you who don't know, I don't know if Colin wants me to disclose this, but full disclosure, Colin and I have been killing Pokemon Go since I've been here. Like, we're totally obsessed. We go outside and play it all the time. We'll be driving and I'll be like, Colin, stop. There's a Pokestop here. I have to go. So we're total gamers at heart. So we played this.
Not you. I'm talking respond to Birdie.
Okay. Yes, he does have a like inside chat. Only when I'm around. So we played this MMO RPG. So if you don't know what that is, it's a massive multiplayer online role-playing game. So you basically have a character, you play a game. So Colin and I both played this game for over a year and never met before. Little did he know that I knew who he was. I just seen his name around in the game. I was a leader in a guild. I ended up making my own guild. If you don't know what a guild is, I'm not getting into that. But we had a mutual friend. So one of Colin's best friends in the game, Keith, he was in my guild. And one day he asked me, hey, I'm running this dungeon. We need a healer. And I was, don't like to my own horn, but I was one of the better healers on the server. So he asked me to join. I said, yeah, no problem, man. I got time. So, and this was during COVID. So we were home. We weren't doing anything. We were literally gaming all day because I couldn't work. So I went into this dungeon and little archer, Colin, was there. And Colin was a free to play player. And basically what that means is he didn't spend money on the game. These types of games are kind of, they're pay to win. So if you want to be a good player, you spend money. And I didn't spend a ton of money like you think I did, but I was a pretty good player. And so while we were running this dungeon, I started talking crap to Colin because he was
We met in a dungeon.
We did. He was a DPS, so his whole purpose of playing the game is to damage the bosses or the enemies. And I was doing more damage than him. Now, granted, even though I was a healer, I was a damage-based healer. So in order to heal, I had to do damage, but I was doing more damage than him. So I started talking shit to him about how he sucked. And he basically fell in love with me.
I mean, that is kind of exactly how it works. Being a free-to-play player, I was the best free-to-play player on the server, though. We need to get that clear. And she was a pay-to-win player. So her stats were a lot higher than mine, even though I was,
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not discounting your ability to play.
Sounds a little bit. Vic, thank you so much, Colin. I was surprised to learn you're 40. Do you look there? Yeah. I just turned 40 in March. I did. She's younger than me.
I'm only 38, just an FYI. He's the old man.
But Vic, thank you so much. And Viagramancer, I always laugh when I say your name, Viagramancer. Which MMO was it? It was called World of Kings. It was kind of a WoW ripoff for mobile.
Yeah.
It was a mobile MMO. It played like WoW.
I played WoW, and it was pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah. But we played that. We played it for years. I think ended up playing it for.
It was almost 3 years that we played before we quit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we quit because, it was a pay to win game, which all mobile games are. So I wasn't pay to win, and as in every game you play, when you're in those games for a long time, drama happens.
The drama is what killed it for me. I'm not a drama person, and when you're a leader of a guild, the drama just gravitates towards you, and I just couldn't do it anymore. And I showed up online one day and just said, I'm done, transferred the guild to somebody else, told everyone I quit, and I've never played the game since. But anyway, we were in the dungeon. Back on track.
We were in the dungeon, and Heather was talking a lot of shit to me. She was out DPS and DPS. Like we're not just saying no. I was hitting at 300.
I was destroying you.
Yeah, she was destroying. And the tank was even probably close to me.
Yeah.
I was really good at the game, but I didn't do a lot of damage.
You were really good at mechanics.
Yeah, I was a mechanic
guy. I went to you for mechanics, so.
I was your nerd behind the scenes that studied every dungeon that came out, told you how to beat them.
Which we'll get to that as to why we started.
I think we're already there.
So anyway, we finished the dungeon, and Colin had to ask Keith who I was because I left a lasting impression. And then
who was this person that was yelling at me the entire time?
And then he said, well, she's a leader of X guild. And then 2 weeks later, somebody joined my guild and sent me a message and said, hey, if you need, because I was asking for if people wanted to be, join my leadership because I needed new people.
No.
Yeah.
No. Allie, this is her glass.
This is mine.
She brought this from home because she doesn't.
This came all the way from Nova Scotia. I swear to God, I packed it.
Yeah. So my glassware is dude glassware. This is actually her glassware. She brought it because she doesn't like mine.
No. So, also, I drink out of glass. He drinks out of plastic. So
you like big.
I like the glasses.
You cannot lie.
I cannot lie. Can we stay on track? We're all over the place. Anyway, so Colin slid into my DMs asking about being a part of the leadership in the guild. And I may or may not have ignored him for a couple of weeks. I didn't respond to you back. And then I messaged you maybe like a week or two later and said, hey, I'm not ignoring you. Thank you so much for messaging me. I'll keep that in mind, whatever. And then I don't know how long it was after that. I was having really a lot of trouble with a new raid that came out. A raid, for those of you who don't know anything about gaming, is a dungeon where you have a boss that has a lot of health and you have a group of 25 people that work together to take it down. And there's a lot of things you have to avoid, and everyone has a part to play, and it's a lot of work to kind of get everyone work together. So we were struggling with it, and Colin had messaged me and said, hey, like, I know this map. I know this dungeon. Do you want me to help you with mechanics? And I said, yes, absolutely. So Colin made me a map in MS Paint. In Paint, showing all the spots. And I still have these maps.
I nailed it.
Because oh yeah. And so from there on forward, he made me a map for every single dungeon, every single raid that we did. We sat down, he would send me the map, and I would make like the tiniest little adjustment because I'm a control freak, and would say, hey, can you move this marker like 0.5 millimeters to the left? And he would do it. Like he was so good. Anyway, we started doing this at Paint. So we started doing this back and forth, and as we were having this back and forth conversation, we just started talking about, asking each other questions, and he was totally asking me more questions, and he was open. We do this thing where we'll go back and read our old conversations of when we first met and just kind of reminisce, because it's really nice that we have the actual conversations of what we can, relive. And
you got to read out that.
He got mad video editing. I know, Allie, he's the keeper. He's a winner. Yeah. But Colin was hardcore flirting with me the whole time. You were totally flirting with me, but I didn't see it. I was totally oblivious to the whole thing. Anyway, the rest is history. He hasn't been able to get rid of me since. Guild drama sucks. Some people forget it's a game. Colin got the new treatment. Thought it was GTA Online, and you would secretly be James. I don't know. I don't understand that reference.
I don't know who James is. Doc Ock, just real quick. It's been a while since I played an MMO. I can't tell you. You haven't been playing. We played one.
We played Ragnarok. I don't know if anyone knows Ragnarok. Ragnarok was the game that I played when I was in high school, and there was all these like independent individual servers, and then it got issued a mobile version like a year ago, and I started playing it, and then I pulled Colin into it. We played for a couple of months, but it wasn't. MMOs are those type of games where you have to devote a lot of time into it, and we just don't have that kind of time in our lives anymore to devote hours every day to putting into a video game. It's just not possible. Now we play Final Fantasy.
Yeah. She's fancy. She's got the new Final Fantasy. I'm playing Final Fantasy 12 right now.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth on the PS5.
Yeah. She's PS5, I'm PS2 in it.
A millimeter is a form of measurement, Ed, by the way.
Sorry, I brought up Doc Ock's comment, and we were reading this. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I don't know who James Rainbow is. I feel like that's probably a name that we should know.
I'm really bad at.
It sounds familiar. I just don't know.
Okay. Allie, hold on. Allie said, as a Canadian, do you want... Okay. I haven't watched the Shoresy yet, but Letterkenny is literally... I know it's based off of Upper Canada, so like Upper Ontario places, but the dudes are literally home. Like, it's hilarious.
Johnny May, I've been playing my 360 and my PlayStation 2 like crazy over the last couple months, and I'm loving it. I would love to jump into Halo Infinite, but I've been old school gaming lately, and I love it. Sparkle Pits! You two are too dang cute. You know what, Sparkle Pits? You're too dang cute too.
Hootie, I love you.
Thank you for the super chat, Sparkle Pits.
Are you a fan of Kids in the Hall? So Kids in the Hall was a little bit before my time. My older sisters watched it, but you know.
I mean, 24 is the largest number. No, it was just the Tex-Mex class.
Do you like his beard? Do I like his beard? Is that what you're asking?
Indestructible Cauliflower. One of the best names on the internet.
It's basically amazing.
Next to what was it? Is it Annalisa Molina?
Annalisa Molina, you love her name.
Is it the? I just love saying it.
It
but
rolls off the tongue. She hasn't been around in a while. I like everything about Colin. I like him clean shaven. I like his facial hair. I like him. So if he wants to have facial hair, have at her. If he wants to be clean shaven and look like a 12-year-old, have at her. It's fine. Whatever. 2 Canadians are given a hockey stick. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said, then here's your hockey stick, eh?
Yeah. By the way, can we I should have brought the shirt. So Colin and I posted a picture yesterday before 4th of July. I'm sure all of you have seen it, or most of you have seen it.
I'm saying yes to Doc Ock. But keep going.
Heather, do you anticipate a large influx of immigrants sometime around November of this year?
It's a presidential election where we're gonna have
Listen,
We're gonna
this was a whole thing.
we're gonna have Donald Trump against a guy who can't put a sentence.
Listen.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Listen, the first time Trump got elected into office, there was a whole, yes, Jedi, we'll get to that. There was a whole thing online about people being like, Canada, we're coming, we're done, we're coming. Listen,
No, keep going.
I don't care. You want to come? Go ahead. You don't want to come? I don't care. We're like, our doors are open. We're just letting everybody in. So whatever. Our economy's crap right now. It's in the tank. It is super expensive to even eat. So you guys want to be poor? Go ahead. Come on. Yes, the shirt. So we posted a video yesterday, or a picture yesterday, and I have the best shirt ever, and nobody validated me on it. Nobody sent a message. So it was, half of it was a maple leaf, the other half of it was a star with the print of the American flag, and it said USEH, which is USA, because Canadians say A, and I thought it was hilarious, and nobody liked it.
There were 300 likes on the post. Just nobody made the comment like, I love your shirt.
Can we not what? Will Canada ever win the Stanley Cup again? No, absolutely not. I made you, what is that? I made you and Heather a song. You made a song? I validated you when yes, Jedi, you validated me when I bought it because I shared with you a picture. Here in the future.
Sashina made us a song.
You can send it to us. We'll listen to it. I love that. You made us a song. What's the song about? I'm here in the future.
Judy, good to see you.
Hope the future's bright.
This is our favorite Kiwi that lives in Australia.
Okay, but isn't a Kiwi someone from New Zealand?
That lives in Australia.
Oh.
So I kind of said the same thing. This is our favorite Kiwi that lives in Australia. That didn't make sense.
So a Kiwi is someone who is from New Zealand but lives in Australia?
Yeah, Janie, that's right?
Or is the Kiwi just a New Zealand person and then there's someone from New Zealand but they actually live in Australia?
Oh, that's actually a good question.
Because I thought a Kiwi was someone who lived in New Zealand. Can you correct us?
Or is a Kiwi just someone that's from New Zealand?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't I just say that?
Yeah, I don't know. But I just skipped a lot. This is why
we're behind in the chat, by the way, guys.
We are a little bit behind.
I can stand. We're not being cold. I'll stay and fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the funny story about being cold. So right now it's about 30 degrees, real temperature, Celsius. When I left Nova Scotia to come here, we were averaging about 18 to 20 degrees. So yeah, it's definitely significantly colder.
Okay, you still have to speak on this. Okay, we'll check.
We'll check it out after.
We'll check it out. Yeah. You seem like a generally kind of human, and I wish you know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Doc Ock.
He's okay.
Wait, Doc Ock's okay or okay?
Kiwi is just New Zealanders. Okay.
Kiwi is just a New Zealander. Okay.
That's what I thought. Again, I was right.
It's a country rock on you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. No. You said you sent it on Discord. I will. I don't know how to share.
That's all you need to know.
I don't know how to share Discord to this.
We'll figure it out and we'll show it. This isn't going to be a long stream, guys. We've been having a really awesome day.
It's been a day. I love Viva La Dirt League. They do awesome. We were watching that this morning. Viva La Dirt League is the epic NPC man, and
That was so good.
Yeah,
It's so
the
good.
channel is called Viva La Dirt. But it's that whole group of people. Yeah, they're from New Zealand.
Oh, they're from New Zealand. That is so funny.
Okay. J Hart. All right. I'll check it out.
Can you share it to yourself in Discord? You email it and then stream via. I think so. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't stream.
That might take a look.
I want to see it. Yeah, we're gonna look at it and then maybe you'll share it tomorrow on your stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I need to bank this?
We're getting a big raid tonight. We're not playing court. Biggin.
Hi, Biggin Raiders.
Biggin. Everyone's coming in from Biggin.
Sorry to say, Biggin Raiders. This is not a court stream tonight.
It's not copyrighted. It's nice. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't want to just play something I haven't seen before though, Sashina. So
Why does
we will stream again before she leaves, and I'll play it. But I trust you. I just don't want to play something I've never seen before. But yeah, no, I will. We will look at it and we will play it. But yeah, I just have to see it first. But Sashina, thank you so much. You made us a song. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Shashina. That's amazing.
That is awesome. I just gotta go look at it first. Everyone from Big and Channel, thank you so much. Just really quickly, Donald, ahoy, Donald. Why did my tongue just want to do that to sleep?
Okay, I'm going to be full disclosure here for a moment. Colin and I lost track of time tonight because we got home, went to the farmer's market, did some shopping, got home, dealt with a couple of things, and then we cracked open a couple beers and sat outside in the warm sun and we talked. And we haven't really sat down and had a nice, genuine conversation in forever. And we just kept drinking and talking, and it was really lovely. And then all of a sudden we're like, oh crap, we have to go live in 30 minutes. So we're a little unprepared, but
That's exactly how it went. When we were driving home, we're like, okay, should we do the live tonight? What did I miss?
scroll up for a second. Sorry guys, I'm trying. ED.
You said Ed?
Yeah.
You're putting
So
on
you
the
put
spot.
me on the spot, but a boat?
Where?
Or what? No
What?
doubt about it?
No, where's the boat? You said a boat.
I'm not saying a boat. Also, contrary properly, people think we say a boot. I don't say a boot. Okay, I say a boat.
Yeah, but I still don't see a boat.
You value your life.
See, everybody.
I hate you guys.
Do I value mine? Apparently, everyone is.
So I sound like I have East Coast Canadian slang. So a lot of people like say Letterkenny that people think is Canadian. Well, it is Canadian, but it's Central Canada and Upper Canada is what we call it. So Ontario, the prairies. So it's a little bit different. So they might say a boot, but on the East Coast we say a boat.
Not a Pennsylvania. She's
I'm Canadian.
She's Canadian. She's from Nova Scotia. She's far, 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 far east Canada. In a time zone I didn't know existed until I met her.
He didn't. I'm in an Atlantic time zone, so everyone thinks that Eastern Canada is Eastern time zone, but we're actually Atlantic, so we're an hour ahead of everyone. And then those of you who don't know, the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, which is the farthest east you can go in Canada, is actually on their own time zone, and it's a half hour different. So they're an hour and a half ahead of Eastern time.
Yeah, Mac. Anyways, I haven't said this to everyone that that raid from Biggin, thank you so much. Biggin, if you're listening, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. We're not playing court tonight. We're just hanging out. I wanted to, have a stream with Heather, and yeah, we thought this was the best way to do it. Just kind of chit chat for a little bit and just kind of hang out. So if anyone has any questions, especially any Canadian questions, go ahead. She's scrolling through chat.
We were literally talking about this earlier tonight.
And your name came up.
Your name came up. Because we were talking about wanting to move to Europe, and I was like, we should move to a Scandinavian country. And then we started talking about all the places that we'd like to go, and Sweden came up.
Hey, Lolly.
My family are all around Montreal, so very different accent. Yeah, Montreal is very Quebecois, right? That's hard French.
Quebecois?
It's part of Quebec.
It's
our French. Yes, they speak English there, but it's their first language is French.
It's kind of the syllables. Anytime you say a word over 4 syllables, I think you're making fun of my intelligence.
Hi, Lolly. I know he already said hi, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to scroll through chat. No, do you know?
Hey, Purple Dragon lives in Winnipeg.
Nova, do you know Bubbles also is a really a treasure? Okay. Should I talk about it?
Go ahead.
No, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, no, I don't know Bubbles, but Bubbles used to have a bar in Nova Scotia called Bubbles Mansion. And when I was in my early 20s, I used to frequent that bar on weekends. So it was a lot of fun. But no, I don't know Bubbles. But yes, we all watched the Trailer Park Boys in Nova Scotia. So funny story about Oak Island. One, no, there's no friggin' treasure on Oak Island. Everyone thinks
it hasn't been found.
It's a show.
But it hasn't been found.
Allegedly, for the court people, allegedly there is treasure on Oak Island. But here's a funny story.
That's 5 syllables. Now you're making fun of me.
I can't make funny. Here's a funny story. So Colin's mother, who I didn't have the opportunity to meet, she was obsessed with Oak Island and the TV show, and was obsessed with Nova Scotia, and would talk about wanting to come visit Nova Scotia before Colin and I even ever met. And then fast forward, Colin meets a woman from Nova Scotia, and his mother happened to be absolutely obsessed with the province of Nova Scotia. So sad I never got to meet her, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like a little connection that we have, right? But I don't believe there's gold there at all.
It just hasn't been found yet. There's treasure there. I heard about it a lot. There's definitely treasure there.
Oh, chat rolls. Jenna Quebecois.
How long have we been together?
A few years. 3 years. I don't count. 3.
October 21st.
2020.
2021.
2021. So 20.
21.
So 3 years.
Yeah, it'll be 4 years, October 21st.
Hey, I knew that. I knew that. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's always been long distance, we make it work.
I really appreciate it. I just don't.
Yes, Allie, 3 years in October.
I just don't. No, it's 4 years in October.
No, because we're in the year 2024.
So was it 2020 then? So I was thinking 2021 and 22.
2021.
Yeah. No. It's 4 years in October.
Okay.
And
so 2020.
It's 4 years in October. I might have got the year wrong. I know it's 4 years in October. All right. Thank you, Sujana. I was starting to feel bad. Because I just, I want to play your song, but I gotta listen to it first. I really do. Yeah. We've done a really good job.
Here, I will tell you guys, honest to God, long distance is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart. You have to be 209% committed to putting the work in. And there are days where it's really not easy, but when it works, it works. And when you want it, you make it work.
This is true. What kind of trouble are we planning on getting into next week? We don't know next week. Tomorrow we're going to see the Reds game.
I'm so excited.
we're gonna do a Reds game tomorrow. Sunday we're doing the pool day. We really don't have anything scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday yet.
No, we'll just play it by ear.
Yeah.
If it's nice out, I'm gonna lay by the pool. I need a tan. I have pasties, anything. You know, living in Canada. I basically live in the Arctic, so you know.
She lives with the penguins. It's a joke. I know penguins aren't in Canada.
He wishes. I think Canadians
Okay.
are hiding the Ogalas. Baseball. That's good.
All right. I mean, I don't want to. You know, we want to hang out for as long as you guys have questions. Sounds great, Heather. Sounds
Well,
great.
oh, listen, I'm an esthetician.
We didn't even get into that.
We didn't get into that. So those of you who don't know my profession, I am an esthetician. And sunscreen, I yell at Colin every day about wearing sunscreen. You can clearly tell he has a tan and I don't. I slather myself.
And I don't
in
leave the
sunscreen.
apartment. I don't leave my apartment, but I have to wear sunscreen when I put my lights on because the
Listen, if
the
you're
UV
going into your
the UV
car,
rays that are reflecting off of bars from my lights could damage my skin.
if you're going in your car, you should still wear sunscreen. Especially women, if you're concerned about aging, the areas that you will see aging are on your neck and on your hands, and you should treat them just the same as you treat your face. A little esthetician talk there.
Have you ever been?
I've never been to Winnipeg. No. I've never been to Manitoba or Saskatchewan or BC.
I am not picking on the penguins.
He picks on the Penguins all the
No,
time.
I love the penguins. I love the penguins. Hey, we got our first PayPal tonight.
I would love to go on a core call, Donald, if we can just time it. But it's hard because Colin and I don't get to see each other very often in person, so we don't really want to take a whole day out to drive to do the court crawl. We just want to kind of spend our time with each other.
Sparkle Foods, thank you so much for the PayPal. And I realized because the last time that I pronounced your name, and moments after I realized that was you, I was like, I mispronounced your name again. Forget about YouTube's takes. Screw 'em. Take this. Don't advertise this. Oh,
No. Thank you, Sparkle Foods.
thank you, Sparkle Foods. I appreciate it.
And Lolly, it's not easy. You really have to be committed to it. What is this?
You take over the chat.
Any plans to move from your backward country? You would have to figure out Fahrenheit. Listen, Colin has so graciously been converting Fahrenheit to Celsius. You know, he's catching up with the rest of the world. So it's been wonderful. Because whenever I tell him, I just say, hey, it's 28 degrees out, and he'll do the conversion himself.
So, when I was a senior in high school, I figured out how to do a quick formula in your head, and I've been doing it for a long time. Lately, I've been trying to figure out how to be able to just say it instantly without having to sit there, okay, calculate, here's what it is. I want to just be able to know. So I just guess sometimes. Sometimes I'm right on, sometimes I'm not. But
Most times you're close, though.
yeah, I'm in the ballpark. But so, it's 35 degrees outside. I'm like, I don't want to do calculations. So I'm just like, 35, I know that's hot. That's going to be upper 80s. What? Question for run. We give it to Heather or a small child? That's a good question. I don't know. Depends how cute the small child is, but she's probably getting it.
I'm definitely getting it. Think about that. We get a foul ball. Oh my God, that'd be so cool.
We definitely get a bubble.
Happy birthday, Peeps.
Peeps is
Her birthday's on Sunday. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Peeps.
Happy birthday, Peeps. Yeah, Heather didn't understand why some balls were big and some balls were small. So I had to explain that to her.
Hi, Beaver. I didn't know there was a difference between softball and hardball.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Softball, baseball.
Whatever.
Softball and hardball would make sense, but we're American. We don't make things make sense. Just softball and baseball.
No, I haven't been to Egypt. Have you been to Egypt?
I've never been to Egypt. I want to go to Egypt. I would love to go to Egypt. This.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, considering I changed the last roll, but yes, you do. He does. Yes. And if you don't know what the right way is to put the toilet paper roll on, then we can't be friends. We already answered this, but for those,
the wrong way.
I might need to reconsider my relationship with you. We met on an online game.
Do you know what that is?
What does oot mean?
I don't know. I don't know what oot is.
Like
Is
oat.
Is it,
Like oat. Like
is it
out.
out?
Like
Out?
out.
Yeah, out.
Out. That's so weird. It's oat. See, I don't say oot. So, like, Upper Canada, they say ooh. So, a boot, oat, oot. Like, but in Eastern Canada, we say oat. So, a boat, oat. Like, when we used to play our game together and I used to run raids, there was one raid where you had to put your characters in a circle and then take them out. And every time I would say oat, and people would make fun of me the entire time. They would call me out on it.
I'm still looking for the boat.
Sorry, we're really behind in chat, guys.
We are really behind.
Sparky, I'm sorry. We
Yeah, sorry, Sparkle. I was just really excited when I saw your name. I instantly knew it was you, Sparkle. And then you signed it at the end, but I was so excited that I knew your name, and then I went to the bottom and saw it was you. I just started reading it. So I'm sorry, Sparkle.
8 years is 32 hours. That's incredible. Wow. Question.
Wow.
Question, which is easier for an American to immigrate to Canada or Canadian? It's difficult either way. With Canada, now I don't know a whole lot about it. We looked a little bit into it. Canada's in this really weird immigration stage right now where they're being super strict because they basically open their borders to everyone for a long time, especially since COVID. So like when everything happened in Syria, we had tons of Syrian refugees coming over, like no questions asked, come on over. Borders open, no questions asked for people in Ukraine and Gaza. So because of all of that, our system is very strained and stressed. And I don't stress about it because open up the borders. If you're in need, like, and we're a first world country, like hands down, without question, come and be safe. But now, because of the strain that's put on our economy, people like say Colin, he is in a trade that is like he's in tech and it's full of abundance of people. So right now we're in need of people in the trade. So if you're a nurse or you're a carpenter or in contracting, like your immigration will be fast tracked, whereas you're somebody who is not necessarily in need for economy, you're put on the bottom of the barrel. So it's a long wait. In terms of the American side, basically, if I want to move to America, we got to get married in order for me to even be considered to get a green card. So it's they don't make it easy, unfortunately. But we're not in a position for either of us to move anywhere. We're kind of working on even just getting as close as we can to each other first. It's a reality of our situation, and we understand that it's not easy, and we're just making the most of it. Give it to Heather. Oh, this is about the ball. Give it to Heather and make her choose. Don't put that responsibility on me. Oat.
I'm still trying to figure out what the boat is.
Here we go. TP over, never under.
You waterfall it. That's what I was going to say.
Waterfall it. If someone says we can't be friends because of how they manage their own bathroom, then we can't be friends. It was
that's a fair point. I agree with that.
No TV. Oh no, legal fiction. What?
Yeah, I don't see the big deal with either one. I really don't. I don't. I always put it on the same way because it's just the way I've always done it. Maybe I was told that was the proper way when I was younger. I don't know, but I have no idea.
Do you leave the seat up or down? Do you know? Are you self-aware enough to know that?
You know the answer to that. Have you ever washed in the bathroom when the seat was up?
Yeah. The last time I went to the bathroom, the seat was up.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
209% it was.
No, it wasn't.
But it was the only time it was up for the whole time I've been here.
I don't.
And I blame that on the beer.
I don't believe you.
I don't care if you don't believe me or not. I know the truth.
I have two girls.
Yes, but you're a grown ass man who lives by himself.
I am, but even by myself, I put the seat down.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Who cares? It's a matter of preference. I get it.
I like things being put in their place, right? So seat up is unnatural to me. I always put the seat down.
That's very fair. I would just appreciate it if someone else would change the role.
Well, speaking of living by myself, the only time it's actually on the holder is when she's coming. Otherwise, it's just sitting on the bathroom
I
sink.
know when you send me selfies, and I'm just like, why is that on the counter?
Yeah, the only time I put it on in the actual holder is when she's coming over, or when my kids are here. That's it. It's the only time.
Lolly. I broke something. There we go. Lolly. Yes, I agree. Over, not under. But again, I mean, and honestly, if you guys don't understand why that's a thing, there's a thing floating around the internet of like the original diagram of the toilet paper roll, and the image is of the toilet paper going over, not under. So that's technically the right way, but whatever. It's freaking toilet paper. Had to go buy the roll. Colin, I will have my.
Congratulations on your anniversary. That is awesome.
That's amazing.
That's awesome. Are we talking about the toilet paper or the seat? I put the seat down. I put the seat down.
You put the seat down.
Thank you. Thank you. The toilet paper thing. I think that's what you're talking about. I always put it the same way because I'm a creature of habit, but I don't think it makes a difference.
Thank you everyone for coming to our absolutely nonsense live stream. We said that we were going to come on here, and we really don't have anything to add to your guys' lives right now. We just...
Yeah, I haven't been watching court, so I don't have court to play for you guys. But we wanted to come and, hang out and, show a little bit about us.
Does anybody have any skincare questions?
That's the tip.
I mean, if you want to know anything, I can help you with that. I know nothing about court, so... I should say I know nothing about court. I've learned a lot about the Michigan legal system by watching your channel and helping you with it, but
The Michigan legal, yeah.
I don't know.
What's a prosecutor?
The person who is against the defendant, who's basically like, like for a traffic ticket, they're representing the city.
I'll
Yes,
accept
I don't know
the
anything.
answer. I'll accept the answer. Good job.
Aww.
Did I mean? What are you all?
I love nonsense. We all need a break. Yes, we all do need a break from routine for sure. Thank you, Peeps. You're really sweet.
I have not met Judge Manning yet. I have not. I just to answer that question real quick. I've been trying really hard on getting one particular person on my channel, and I kind of put a lot of other people into the back burner. But I don't think it's gonna happen. So I need to stop, and I need to go back to focusing on other people. But I was really hoping this one specific person was going to be on. I've said her name a few times, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep sharing it because I don't think it's going to happen. And when I do say it, like this is what I'm working on, people get really excited. So I just need to maybe it's about time to throw in the towel on that interview. So I need to
Move on.
move on.
Move
I
on
think
from
it's
it.
about time.
I agree. 2-ply minimum, 3-ply best. Somebody said I look tall. Oh, Donald. Heather, you look tall. Heather, how tall are you? Okay. So.
We can do this right now.
No, I'm not standing up.
Come on. You can't really see.
Colin is a foot taller than me. So I am technically I'm 5'3.5". I say I'm 5'4". Colin is 6'3", so he's basically a foot taller than me. No, I don't. Missed it. I believe I'm 163 centimeters, but
Do you actually know that? Is that right?
yeah, but you guys do feet, so
So
yeah, I'm right, right? No, I'm taller than people though.
she's normal height. I'm the monster. I am.
I like
At Donald and Sly, they both stood right next to me. And I mean, I think the tallest person I've ever met on a court crawl was the Buffalo. And he was about 2 or 3 inches taller than me. That guy's a monster.
Allie says her husband's 6'5".
6'5". See,
is he in finance and does he have blue eyes? And if you don't get that reference, then that's a shame.
Yeah, I don't get that reference. Allie, see, so that 6'5", 6'5" is tall to me. I'm like that in between, where anyone that's under 6 foot thinks I'm tall, but anyone that's taller than me thinks I'm short.
Yeah,
I'm right in between.
You're a giant, and I like it that way. Does Canada fast track attorneys? I have no idea because I don't follow law. See, I knew Alexa would get it. I knew someone would get it. It's a TikTok thing. If you don't understand, it's fine. This one?
Yeah, I'm not normal. Everyone else is normal but me. I am not
normal. Tallest person I know is 6'11". Holy cow. That's insane. 6'11".
I played basketball since I was 6'10". Well, 6'10", when you're above 6'8", you're insane. And I know there's a difference, but if you're under like 6'4" and you're looking up at someone that's in between 6'8" and 7 foot, it all kind of looks.
I'm always curious about somebody's like genetic background that is that tall. Like, where is your ancestry from, and where, like, because 6'11" is not a common height. So where does that come from? That type of height, like, that's incredible.
It is.
I dated a guy who was 6'11". My tallest son is 6'5". Is he in finance with blue eyes?
What is this?
I'll show you after. Show you after.
All right.
There was a girl who was on TikTok, and she basically made a song that went viral.
Okay. Was she in finance with blue eyes?
No, she was looking for a man in finance with the trust fund. 6'5" and blue eyes.
Okay, now I feel like I've heard that.
I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry if I ever want to immigrate to Canada. I'm British. I just died. Listen, we're Commonwealth. Come on over. See? She gets it.
Weirdos.
I have to rewind, but I'm a huge Halo. Oh, I should highlight this. Played every one of them. I'd love to see Colin in a Halo game. He'd slay it. Colin is okay.
You talk. I can hear you.
Here's a little backstory of Colin. Colin is obviously we're both huge gamers, but Colin at one point in his life had a dream of being a gaming streamer. Now he does streams court, but he destroyed people in obviously gaming. Yeah. He's got so many like gaming memorabilia things. It's amazing.
It's Halo. Apparently I don't remember how to open it. I've got a flag and everything.
Most women might think that's lame as anything, but I love your passion for gaming.
Nope. I absolutely grabbed the wrong thing. That's not Halo. That's Gears of War. I feel like
I'm embarrassed.
I am too. I grabbed the absolute wrong thing, and now I'm not going to pull up something else. The second I started pulling that open, I'm like, this isn't Halo. I grabbed the wrong thing.
I have real trophies, sports ones. Colin played sports growing up. I never played sports. I was a music and theater kid. I've never played an organized sport in my entire life, ever. Even just a pickup game. I'm not an athlete. I have zero interest. I'll watch hockey. I'll watch football with Colin. But yeah, but Colin played a lot of sports growing up.
I did. Now I'm concerned because that was supposed to be my Halo thing. I grabbed my Gears. Now I feel like I'm absolutely.
You're fine. Don't worry about it. 180 centimeters. I don't know what that would be in Celsius. I don't know. Do the math. That's funny. I just realized that I've forgotten to eat it. Sorry, guys. I'm really terrible at this.
now I'm just embarrassed now.
Oh, wait.
I did play a lot of sports though. I played almost everything. And the second I pulled that up, too, I was like, there's a cog there. That's
Sheldon
not-
wishes he was that cool.
So Colin's just like Sheldon Cooper. Yeah.
It's about 30 degrees. That's good. Does anybody have any other questions? We went longer than we thought we would.
Yeah, we were aiming at about an hour. And we're 45 minutes, but hour tops.
Yeah.
Hour.
I'm sorry, guys. This is all over the place. But thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Any last questions before we take off? We're gonna. What?
Donald's question. You just answer.
Yeah, I've said this a few times, and I know that people come in and out, and especially when you're rewatching a lot, I would skip when I'm talking. But the LSAT, so the LSAT changed. It went from what they called I don't even remember now, the analytic games. I don't think that's right. There's something like that.
Don't ask me.
But they changed the style of the test. Now you guys all know Debbie Baker. She teaches the LSAT. She teaches a lot of things. So after talking to her, we were going to wait till about mid-July before we looked into how long it was going to take. Judge Slavin's also helping me. He's really busy right now. So we're about to start looking into when we think is the best time to take it. So probably by the end of July, I'll have a date when I'm taking the test. But it's absolutely happening. It's absolutely happening. But yeah, it's gonna probably within the next 2 weeks we'll have an idea of when we want to take it, and then the next thing is how long it's going to take me to prepare, because I'm not going to half-ass it. I'm gonna prepare for it, and I'm gonna knock it out of the park. But that is a commonly asked question.
I'm scrolling through, trying to catch up.
Oh, Allie's right. Yeah, I'm 40. She's 30.
Yeah. 2 years. 2 years. Beautiful male. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. And then Carrie made a comment up here. That is not really a concern or anything that we really are in a rush for.
We've both been married. We've
Yeah.
both done that before. We're not in a hurry.
It's not a priority.
Yeah, we're very happy where we're at. Is it going to happen? Yes, it's going to
Eventually, at some point, but
it's not something we're striving for at this point.
Living in the same country is our first priority, which is a long and lengthy process. And yeah. What is this?
And Carrie has to say that.
What does it say?
Do it right now. I mean, I'll do it right now. It's just not going to mean anything. We're going to.
Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Done.
What is this? How did Colin get a girl like Heather? Is he rich? I don't know what you mean by a girl like Heather, but Maps.
I thought you said Max.
No, Maps. Oh, I meant it. It's so hard to click on people's things. Now we are legally married, both divorced, and yeah, I think at this point too, in society and whatever, if you want to get technical with it, I don't care. Everyone has their own opinion about marriage, but having been married, it's literally just a piece of paper, and it has no significance, in my opinion, on the actual relationship that you build with somebody. So,
and it's really easy to get into. It's really hard to get out of.
Yeah. So, not that we're wanting to get out of anything, but it's just
we both have been through it, so
it's not important.
Yeah, I guess that was a really bad thing to say.
What?
It's really easy to get into, but really hard to get out of.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll
blame
thank
the beers.
you.
I blame the beers, especially when I brought up Gears of War when I went to get my Halo thing and didn't even look at it.
I'm pretending that didn't even happen.
I can't. It's in my head. It's living rent free in my head that I said I love Halo and grabbed the Gears of War thing.
I love you too, Lexa. I hope you're doing well, Lexa. I haven't really touched base with you lately. I hope you're feeling okay. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what Ed said, but thank you, peeps. I'm gonna When do you want to do it? Not anytime soon. Sorry, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at lives.
It's not just a piece of paper. Yeah, no, I get that.
Everyone's up to everyone's own perception, right? Everybody has their own perception on absolutely everything in life. My perception is, to me, I don't need a legal documentation to say that I'm going to be with somebody forever. Now, yes, there is. I was with my ex for almost 10 years before we got married. And the only reason why we got married, aside obviously from we want to spend the rest of our lives together, which that didn't work out, our kind of concept was, okay, well, we've been together this long, we may as well get married. What if one of us gets really sick or something happens and you have that legal piece of paper that, says, this is my person. If something happens, I will make the decisions for them. So I've never really looked at marriage as, oh, I'm in love with this person, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with them, let's sign this piece of paper and make it official. I don't need that. But everybody has their own opinion on marriage and things like that, and to each their own. But personally, I don't need a piece of paper to say I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person,
This person.
I'm just anyway. What? Sorry? I see when people ask me to say sorry, I don't think I say it the way people want me to say it.
I didn't hear you. We'll ask you to say what?
Sorry?
Sorry?
Do I say it weird? To me, I say sorry normal.
Definitely say sorry, no.
How do you say sorry?
Sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah.
There's no A in sorry.
It's not a you either.
I'm not saying sorry. I'm saying sorry. I hate everybody.
There you go. Sly. We love you too, Sly.
I love you too, Sly. Sly, I sent you a picture on Discord. I don't know if you've seen it. What luck? I'm going to have to go back. I had to say sorry a few times today. I think common law marriage still exists. It does. That is so adorably Canadian. I don't hear it. I don't hear the difference.
Oh, the picture.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just, did you miss what I said? I sent her a picture.
No. But you brought that up, and I thought that's weird.
Yeah. I always get after Colin and say he says sorry so much because he's with me. I'm rubbing off on him.
Oh, my strings, yeah. Constantly apologizing.
What do you say, yeah? What?
This was the A?
Did you mean A? I say A all the time.
A?
Yeah, A. How's she going, eh?
Yeah, it's going, eh?
So I could get totally East Coast right now, and I was thinking about it. I was considering.
Go ahead.
Listen,
We're about to wrap up.
I know.
So give us some
I worked really hard younger to. Wow, that was incredible English. I worked really hard when I was younger to.
Right hard. Right hard, young.
I worked right hard to get rid of the dominant accent because this is something that you guys might not know. I don't know if Colin's ever shared this, but my entire school years, I studied classical singing, I did theater, sang a lot. I was supposed to go to university for music, decided not to, but my professional teachers,
She can sing.
because I sang classical music, they kind of forced me through lessons to get rid of my majority of my accent. But when I have a couple of beverages, or when I go home to visit my family, like when I go hang out with my parents, my siblings, the accent comes out hard. Right hard, but she come out right hard.
But
Listen, bye. I'll tell you, she come out right hard. Eh?
right hard, but eh?
Another thing, I'm super close to my family. My family and I are super tight knit. I always tell Colin he will always be number 2 because my dad will always be number 1. No offense.
That's fair. And I always thought hers will be number 3.
Yeah, I'm second to his girls, and I accept that.
Technically third, but You count them as 1 and 2, as both 1.
I'm just trying to give myself a little bit of an edge.
Right.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right, we just literally just. All right.
Thank you for coming to this pointless stream. I appreciate all of you.
I appreciate you, peeps. We're not in Cincinnati. Are you in Dayton right now, peeps? If you're no, it's not going to be. If you're in Dayton tomorrow, tomorrow we'll be in Cincinnati.
We'll be in Cincinnati tomorrow, but we're on a super tight schedule.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, peeps. We'll figure it out before she goes back. We'll figure it out.
The fireworks, the fireworks that were here in Colin's local community was the night before, and then it started pouring rain last night. So
That is not the kind of fireworks he's talking
oh, I thought he was talking about. Oh, yes.
about. With that, we're out. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Peeps, we'll talk. We'll talk before Heather goes back. We'll make sure she gets her. You guys are all awesome. Sashina, we're gonna go listen to that song now. So
Yes, thank you.
we're gonna go live again.
Yeah, we'll go live one more time.
Yeah, it might be. What was Jenna say?
That's a
And
wrap.
that's a wrap. All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. You got anything else you want to say?
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I love you guys.
Have a great night, everybody. We will see you maybe Monday night. Monday night might be the best night to do it.
Yeah, because Tuesday night, because I leave Wednesday morning. So yeah, we'll do Monday night.
Yeah, Monday night. We'll stream live again Monday.
We'll actually do court on Monday though.
Yeah, let's do some court.
Okay.
Let's do some court.
You want to watch some court?
We do watch some court.
We'll watch some court on Monday.
Yeah, let's watch some court. Bye, everybody.
Bye guys.
Until next time.
Bye. That was